Hello and welcome to a brand new week and a brand new vlog where we are going basically nowhere today. We are off to a rehearsal in Long Eaton, so yeah, we're not travelling the world yet. But hey, watch out, in less than 6 months' time, we will be in Asia! Amazing, can't wait. So, that's a way off yet, but for now, let's go to Pantoland and rehearse for Cinderella. I've just parked up outside the pub for rehearsals, but the weather is not nice today. It's been dry for so long. Cold and dry, but it's been dry for ages, and now look at it. Miserable. Miserable wet weather. I am actually late, so let's get into rehearsals. Oh, it's a wet, rainy night, but we are here for repeating rehearsals. Oh dear. Oh. My God, it's nice to be in the warm. She did nothing for years. Rehearsal. Look at this dickhead. Rehearsal done. If I put the clip in, that would be because there was a single small bit of it which sounded better than a dying cat. Anyway, snow has sort of hit the country, but also not. Yeah, it can't focus. Great. There's snow out there, I promise. But it's not on the road, so no snow day. Oh, they do Jaffa Cake mini rolls here as well.
Why have they got the raspberry ones, not the big one?
Oh no, Sophie
I
said.
don't feel like they're...
It's because they're Christmassy ones.
No, they're not. I don't think they're...
Oh, so she wants some mint Malteser bars, but they're not here. Womp womp. Pretty sad.
I'm not sure pretty.
Oh no. Holy crap, that is a lot of snow. And we've still got 6 hours till we get up. Yeah. Well, this is just a little bit crazy how much snow there is. She's using a piece of cardboard to clear it off my car. There's a lot. And I don't think it's legal to drive with that much snow on your roof, so probably best to get it all off. Could be a long job. Well, it's Tuesday night, the snow has cleared and I need to get into tap because I'm running late, and then we're off to Lidl. It's a fun packed Tuesday yet again.
Yeah, every year, that's right.
No brownies, but maybe pan au chocolat. It's not Christmas yet, but Sophie would absolutely love one of these gonks. You know what, I honestly can't remember how I finished off filming yesterday, so if I didn't round off anything, yeah, I went to Lidl, spent a lot of money on food, the usual boring stuff. But tonight, I am back at the pub, the Barge Inn, you can just see it up there, for a rehearsal for Panto. I've got music, we've got props, we've got some costumes, so we should be good to go. And I'm late, so I should probably just get myself in. And we also had some interesting stuff at the house today. The surveyor came around to survey our house. Should be fine. Some interesting things which our previous surveyor should have found, but didn't 6 years ago. So, interesting case there, possibly. But I'll shut up for now because I don't want to reveal anything at this point in the sale process. So, on with rehearsal. I'm really not doing great with this whole timekeeping or vlogging thing. Yeah, Wednesday rehearsal flew by. It's now Thursday night for rehearsal. I'm already late. I'm gonna get myself in there again. May not film much. This is just life at the moment. I am very sorry. Christmassy stuff will happen at some point, but with the house move, work, life, everything, it's a nightmare. But for now, let's rehearse and hope I know my lines, which I don't.
I can't see what he sees in her.
No, me neither.
I thought we'd pull tonight.
Yeah, same here. I tell you what, let's show them what they missed.
Just look at that dog. Poor Roger. What have I done to you? A dog wearing a hat. Who would have thought it? And Sophie's remembered to send me the clip of when I took the dog home as well. What the heck was that all about? It was more funny when I first walked in and they had no idea what to expect. Anyway, yeah, it is the next day. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. I've got a Vita rehearsal tonight, and it's a later start for me than normal. So I've just literally gone through every single song in the show. I had a quick blast on the piano over there. All went fairly well. I just got to do it properly when I get to rehearsal in a bit. And yeah, while I'm just chilling out before I have to go out, I've got myself some dinner. A lovely carbonara, although I don't know what's happening for colour there, but hey ho. A lovely carbonara. And I'm not actually looking at my lines and stuff beforehand. Of course not, I'm watching YouTube instead. There's not actually as much to learn in a show as I thought, so I feel a bit better about that. And I do need to focus on getting Panto learnt, because that is in a couple of weeks' time. The pressure is on across the board. But it's good, it's good. Can't complain. It's been a weird week. Today's been like stressful but incredibly productive at work, so win-win. And I've just taken up probably about more time in this one clip than the entire vlog before it, but hey, it's just the way it goes. And then tomorrow we're off down to our friends down south, so it should be a lovely little trip, that one. I believe we're having Turkish takeaway when we get down there. I love a good Turkish. But for now, I need to finish my dinner and get to rehearsal. And here we are on Saturday again with probably the least amount of content I've ever filmed for a vlog since I started at the beginning of this year. And I can only apologise for that. And I can make all the excuses I want, and I'm going to. But yes, I need to come up with some more ideas of things I can do. It's going to be a lot easier once we have the new house. House move stuff has been, I don't know if it's slow or not. It's not been massively stressful, but we've had some issues come up where we've discovered that the survey I had done 6 years ago was really not done well on this house. So there are things that I probably would have dealt with sooner had I known about them, but they were never on the survey to deal with them. They're not critical, but if our buyer wants them doing, we've got to obviously then discuss, right, do we fund it, do they fund it, do we do it before we move, do we do it after we move, all these different things to work out. The house we're moving into, we're not as worried. There's nothing that came up that was really critical. And anything that did raise that we could access from ground level, i.e. not looking on roofs up ladders and stuff, was all stuff we were fairly aware of, so nothing I'm going to worry about there. So hopefully that side of things will move nicely, and Sophie's dad is very, very excited to help us out with the house moving process, which is always a big win. So yeah, when we move house, there's going to be stuff to do. There's every single room really needs redecorating. At some point we want to knock down a wall and create a huge kitchen diner, which I don't know when that's going to happen, but that could be epic when that does happen. We are going to eventually, again, this is all a lot of money, a long way in the future, we're going to extend above the garage, which could mean some more foundation works need doing on the existing garage foundations, or we might get lucky and we can just build straight on top, and that's going to add in a 4th bedroom and a master suite and all sorts. I'm dreaming right now, I know. We've not got anything priced up. This could be years before we can afford it. The mortgage provider might say no, who knows. But fingers crossed, we've got some amazing stuff on the go, or in the pipeline. And then in the future, not in the future, sooner than that, when we first move in, we've got bedrooms to refurbish, or redecorate. We've got loads of stuff we want to do around the house to make it our home. And this is potentially going to be where we end up living for the rest of our lives, certainly whilst we raise children. So yeah, it's gonna be an epic project. Not like a full-on like you can't live here project, but a good project that is manageable alongside your day job and isn't going to take years upon years. So yeah, watch your space. And then we've got the theatre stuff I'm doing, and as always, I take on a little bit too much all the time. So pantomime, I'm playing Buttons in Cinderella, and that is on in a couple of weeks' time. And I need to learn my lines, but instead I'm filming vlog footage right now for you, but I am going to film myself learning my lines as well, so that'll be fine. Need to get those learnt because, yeah, pressure is on now. Everybody else is pretty much off book for most scenes, so I just need to get the last few scenes down, and then we'll be good. And then I've got the role of Shay in Evita. So Shay is like the narrator, and I am basically on stage, not as much as Ava is, or Evita herself, but I'm on stage a fair whack, not always singing, but when I am singing, it's fairly intense, so I've got to get my voice trained up as well for that. Now I've got a few months to go, but vocal stamina does not come overnight, so I've got to work on that, and hopefully utilise my adoring wife, or the wife whom I adore, to train up my voice, because she is a singing teacher. So yeah, lots and lots going on. and I'm looking forward to all of it. But as per usual, I take on everything all at once. And of course, you know what happens after you get married and you get a house. Eventually, you want to have kids. I say everyone's different. Our timeline is that that's what we'd like to do at some point in the next few years. So it will be just coming down from, getting the house where we want it, and then straight into the next challenge in life. So yeah, there is going to be so much going on over the next few years. I just need to work out the right format to share it with you all in, but I'm determined to complete my 1 vlog per week challenge right through to the end of the year, and then we'll look at what format works in the new year. So yeah, watch this space. Any suggestions are always welcome, leave them in the comments. And if you're enjoying this vlog, if you're enjoying this sort of sit down chat style, hit that like button. If you're not already, click subscribe, and just keep coming back for more. I'm happy to do whatever sort of content you want. I just need to get myself out there a bit more for the public vlogging side of things, but that will come with practice. So yeah, I've spoken enough now. Let's get on with the rest of the vlog, and it is already Saturday, so there's not much left. Very well. The permitted public path is the pretty primrose path, past a pair of prickly pines, the plain plains and the pleasing poplars, passing by the precipice, peering into the perilous pit, and peeling off at the plishy plashy puddles by the pit. It's a river. Fuming does not even begin to describe how I feel right now. What are Royal Mail playing at? Are they actually incapable of delivering anything? Why do they even exist anymore? What's the point in the Royal Mail? I have just literally had a notification saying we've been unable to deliver your parcel because the property was inaccessible. Well, I'm sorry. I've been in at the time that they would have delivered, and there was never a knock on the door. Also, I left delivery instructions that said use the gate at the side of a house. Leave it in the outhouse. Now, the gate has no lock on it, and at this time of year opens easily. And the outhouse, at that particular point in time, was left unlocked because I was expecting a delivery. And they couldn't deliver, probably because nobody turned up to deliver it. Well done, Royal Mail. Oh my god, what an awful experience I've had this evening. My plan was to go charge my car and then pick up Sophie and take her down the 120-mile journey we've got to make now down the M1. Oh yeah, that wasn't possible because the first place I turned up to, there was one charging spot in use, one available, but the one that was available had a bloody highway maintenance van parked up in the spot. Great awareness there, dickhead! And then I went to Lidl instead to try and use their charger, which was all smashed up so you can't see the instructions on screen, so that didn't work either. So I gave up on that. I've got enough range, but I was hoping to top up to full amount before the journey. But I did end up getting some gift tags, so we can put those on the presents we're taking down with us, because I had forgotten to do those in advance. So now I just need to wait for Sophie to finish and head over to the car. Gonna be a fun 2 hours. And just like that, we are at the end of this week's vlog. I'm sorry it's been a bit weird. I hope the last couple of rants have been amusing. But yeah, it's just been a very weird one. I need to get back into the vlogging spirit. I also need a shower. This is the next day at this point, and I decided to forgo a proper shower for the benefit of getting bacon and sausage into me earlier. Hey ho, here's where we are. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, click subscribe, leave a comment below, give me some ideas of things you'd like me to do that I can do at home if I can't get out anywhere. Give me some ideas and that'd be good. But for now, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in next week's vlog, Tuesday at 6 PM. Goodbye for now.